Ladies, gentlemen, YouTubers all around, welcome back to the Jake Plays Let's Play of Fire Emblem 7 Hector Hard Mode. Last time we took down the introductory chapter, Hector was bossing everything, and he's going to continue to do so in Chapter 12, Birds of a Feather. Now, this is where we're actually going to join up with Elwood, and the story's gonna come together, basically. So, Hector leaves Ostia. He moves towards Santa Ruz to meet up with Elwood as quickly as possible. Elwood? Elwood? I don't know, I always just called him Elwood, but I think it's Elwood, so excuse me for that. He encounters a mysterious group whose dark garb hide an even darker secret. Perhaps these same powers have turned their blades on Elwood. I'm gonna try, because it is Elwood, but I don't know, just as a kid I've just always said El. Hector hurries south, praying for his friend's safety, and no, I did not mean the Death Note character El. Although he's kind of cool too. I don't know, Elwood or El from Death? I don't know. That's a discussion for another time. Sorry. This is Chapter 12, Birds of a Feather. Lord Hector, I have it. I know where Lord Elwood is. He entered Santa Ruz not far from here. Is that so? We'll read his movements fairly well then. Let's move due south and cross the border. We'll meet up with him in Santa Ruz. Here she is. There you are, Lord Hector. I don't think I could do like a high pitch. I'll try it when she comes around again. Oh no. Sarah, what? What are you doing here?
You're not going to meet Lord Elwood, right? Well, I want to go too.
Go home. This is no game.
But Oswin told me it was alright to come.
Oswin? Yes, my lord. On the Marquis's orders. Sarah and I will be accompanying you. Hector, Sarah is actually kind of needed. We need that healing staff. That first chapter, without all those healing items, would have been, well, impossible. Bah! This is ridiculous. I always have to have the last word, eh, brother? No matter what you think, he's just worried about you, Lord Hector. You're the only family he has. I know, Oswin, I know. You lovable oaf. Lord Hector, up ahead, there appears to be fighting. Where? Is it Elwood? Come, let's get closer. Hurry, Oswin. Matthew. Yes, my lord. I don't know who said that there.
Oh, wait for me. I'm coming too.
This scene. Hey, what's going on over there? Looks like some rough business. You, soldier, are you just going to stand there and watch? Who do you think you are? This is Santa Ruz. What occurs here is no affairs of any foreign lordling. I believe I'm going to have to disagree with you. You see, that man they're attacking happens to be a friend of mine.
A friend? What?
Hector just murders the shit out of him, because he don't give a fuck. Sorry, but I'm in a hurry.
Ew! That's terrible. I loathe violence.
Nicely done, my lord. You're a fighter born. I cannot condone resorting to force so quickly. Chastise me later, Oswin. First we deal with these brigands. Come, we must help Elwood. Help Elwood? Sounds like a convenient excuse for more violence. Oswin! Yes, I'm coming. Matthew, bring Sarah and follow along. What? With Sarah?
No! I want to go with you now!
Absolutely not. You'll slow us down. In this chapter, he's kind of right, actually.
Oh, how rude!
Oswin, let's go! See, normally on Elwood mode, those two actually do skedaddle. They're with you here. So we got 1, 2, and actually no, we did Matthew. We got 1, 2 with Mr. Oswin here. And if we scroll down, behold, the squadron of 6 units. Hey, look, there's a familiar face. It's Dorcas. But yes, here is the man, Elwood. His, main man, Marcus, the archer, Rebecca, Marcus's main man, Lowen, and Hector, Elwood's 2 guards. They're pretty cool. But, yeah, this is going to be a rather long one, so check your annotations for a skippable time. I'm going to put one up at some point, you know, right now for your convenience, because, I don't know, is this 1, 2, 6, that's 8. 8 new people, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so kicking things off with what I'm dubbing Recruit-O-Rama for this playthrough, we're going to start it off with Elwood. He is the focal point of the story. There are 3 lords, but it's around him. He's the main lord of the 3, although in this run where Hector is considered the main run, but for canon purposes, it's Elwood, and that's why my Jake rating, I dubbed him the protagonist, because, well, the developers kind of did that. So he has an 80% HP growth, 45% strength, 50% skill, 40% speed, 45% luck, 30% defense, 35% res. Now, why, with those decent growths, Jake, you'd think he'd be on par with Hector, right? Well, I've only given him a 7.5. Okay, so I like Elwood's character a lot, but just personally, my opinion, that's why it's the Jake rating. I've gotten so many shit Elwoods, it's not even funny. His defense has been just non-existent. There was one file I've had, and I remember specifically where Lynn I think at near the end game, Lynn had more defense than Elwood, and that's just not good. Defense, like, you can have the discussion what's the best stat. I personally think it's speed, because doubling is so important in Fire Emblem, but defense has got to come up as a number 2, because, well, without defense, you're just going to get ran through, and Elwood you need someone with him to get kills. It's not too good. But that's just my personal experiences. I've seen, God Elwoods too. I'm hoping I can get one in this playthrough, so I'm hoping high. That's why my personal rating is a 7.5. I might actually be persuaded to change that to an 8. At the time when I was thinking about it and doing it, I was like, yeah, he's only a 7.5, because I was comparing him to other characters in the series, and if I was to do this as a series-wide thing, like a Fire Emblem series like character ranking, I'd probably give him a 7.5 just out of comparison, but for this game, he'd get a solid 8, and again, he is the protagonist, and hopefully he turns out well. Next up on the list is going to be Marcus, the pre-promote paladin that you get early on in the game, the epic veteran of the team, as I dub him. He has a 65% HP growth, 30% skill growth, or strength growth, 50% skill growth, 25% speed, 30% luck, 15% defense, and 35% resistance growth. Now, honestly, those growths aren't so terrible now that I'm looking back again. I gave him a 5 out of 10, maybe a 5.5 out of 10 in this game for Marcus. I have never really used him, bar when I played as a kid and I was complete shit and I needed him as a crutch, because that's what he's there for. He's your crutch character. He's good in the early game and he'll drop off towards the end. He's not unlike some of the other early game paladins you get later on, which is again, kind of my fault. I did just like with Elwood, I kind of did a series comparison and just Marcus is alright. He's also in FE6 as well. He's much worse there than he is here, so I mean maybe a 5.5 for Marcus would be good, but around this area, because he is epic. Following up his master is going to be the student, Lowen, the young knight of Faerie, looking to make a name for himself on this trip. Lowen is unique, to say the least. He's got a 90% HP growth, 30% strength growth, 30% skill growth, 30% speed growth, 50% luck, 40% defense, and 30% resistance. Now, if I was to ask you what you think Lowen's favorite number would be, let me know in the comments below. I'm sure it's pretty obvious here, but Lowen's unique in the sense that he's kind of ahead of his time, I say, because he's a defensive mounted unit, which the class for that isn't really available till next game in the Great Knight, because a paladin doesn't really make too well of a defensive unit, but he's got that 40% defense and 90% HP growth, so he will tank a lot of hits. I've never really used Lowen before, but just off of my past experiences and such, he gets a 5.5. Now thinking about this now, him and Marcus should be higher ranked than Lowen. I switch him and Marcus's ratings around. But anyways, he's got a really kick-ass palette though, that gold armor but bronze growths. That's what I'm dubbing him as. I'm actually going to try to use him this run, at least as long as I can. I'm not promising anything, but like I said, this is going to be a run of units I've never used before. Lowen's going to be one of them, so hopefully he turns out pretty good. Continuing along the lines of units that I have not really used, and I'm actually going to attempt to use this run, it's going to be Rebecca. Ah, yes, Rebecca. I know Mage Knight 404 is quite fond of Rebecca, but I've never really used her, just seeing as archers, well, they're kind of bad in this game, and some of the other ones, it's not really until Shinon, and then it kind of dips away, and then up until just recently Takumi and that bullshit-ass Fujin Yumi that archers are good. But Rebecca, she's alright. I'm looking at her growth. She's got actually pretty decent growth. HP is 60%, strength is 40%, skill is 50%, speed is 60%, luck is 50%, defense is 15%, res is 30%. That's why I was looking at her growths and I was like, you know what, she's actually got pretty decent growths. And to support with Lowen that has a paired ending, and I do like to get as many paired endings as I can. It is kind of nice. So I was like, you know what, I'll give her a try this run. It's hard mode, so I know already in not even hard mode, just normal mode, she already needs a little bit of babying. Babying being free kills, basically someone weakens the unit and she comes in and cleans it up and gets all the XP for herself. Now, I'm probably going to have to do a lot of that, but hopefully if she gets some good growth rates, or she has good growth rates, hopefully those come into play and she can actually get some good stats. That 15% defense is a little worrying, but it's all good. So I have given her the rating of a 6.5 out of 10, because she is the green-haired gamble. She can turn out really well or absolute shit. We'll see what happens. And now, coming up to a unit that, once again, I haven't really used too often, but I have at least used in the past. That's my man Dorcas here. My man, he's... I can see what they're trying to do with him. He is the stereotypical, generic axe user that you usually get with a good strength. He's got an 80% HP growth, 60% strength growth, 40% skill growth, 20% speed, which is shit, 45% luck, 25% defense, which is not as shit, but still shit, and 15% res. Man, Dorcas, you gotta invest some speed wings into him, like majority of them if you want to use him, or level abuse. That's the only way I was able to make him useful in Elwood hard mode. he just is a character who's an example of growth rates just being the death of them, and a prime example of why I was saying previously why I believe speed to be the best and most important stat, because just he gets doubled. He doesn't have the defense to take it, unlike Wallace. You know, if Wallace or Oswin, who we're going to review coming up, if they get doubled, they have defense, so it doesn't matter. Dorcas, the only tanky thing about him is his HP stat. That's why I'm giving him a good old 4 out of 10, and he's only 4 out of 10 because of his character, because I actually like Dorcas, and he's getting a 4 out of 10, which probably speaks leagues about him. But he is, of course, prime bench material, just like he's going to be in this game. Again, like the character, he's just kind of outclassed, in my opinion, by our next guy. That character being my man Bartray, or Barter. Again, another name I've really had a hard time pronouncing as a kid. He's been Bartray, and he'll always be Bartray to me, so... just looking at his growths, you can already tell he's just leagues above Dorcas. He's got an 85% HP growth, 50% strength growth, 35% skill growth, 40% speed growth, 30% luck growth, 30% defense growth, and 25% res growth. Thing is, he's got more, I guess, better growth for a tankier unit. Like Dorcas is supposed to just, be a kind of a glass cannon with a lot of HP. Barcher's got a better HP growth, defense, resistance, speed, which is very important. The only thing Dorcas has on him is 10% on strength, which really isn't that much. A 5% on skill, which again, not that much. In luck, I think. I'm not too sure. Actually, Bartra might have more luck, but bottom line, he's pretty much outclasses Dorcas in every category, which kind of makes me feel sad. I hate when units are just straight up outclassed like that, because there's no real point to using him unless you really feed him in Lin mode, and he can have a really good head start. But anyway, this is Bartra's thing. I really like Bartra as a character. He's another one that appears in FE6, which he gets instant points for that, and again, coupled with his good growths, as long as he does not get speed screwed, because that is the big thing. 40% is nice, but you can still get screwed. It happens. It can happen to any unit in this game, because the growths are not as generous as they are in later games. But barring that, he is the muscle of the team, and he loves being the muscle. He'll challenge anyone to a fight, and I like that. He gets the 7 out of 10 rating, and he's off to go get the shit beaten out of him as we move on to our next unit. That man is Oswin. Oswin here is really, really good. Okay, maybe not really, really good, but I like Oswin a lot, both as a unit and as a character. He's got a 90% HP growth, 40% strength growth, 30% skill, 30% speed, 35% luck, 55% defense, and 30% res. Now, that's pretty much like, you look and those are similar to Lowen's stats. Well, the thing is, Oswin's pretty much what Lowen should be. Oswin is an armor knight. He's there to tank shit. He's there because Oswin is, well, the only armor knight you get, bar Wallace, who, well, I already went over Wallace. You have a chance not to get him for the rest of the game, so Oswin might be your one and only shot at a really good tanky unit, and that's what he is. He is, well, it's in his name, he's made of win. And he gets an 8 out of 10 rating. He's very good. He's been a crutch for me for a long time. That's one reason why I'm going to actually try to not use this run. I'm going to really avoid using him, just because like I've personally used him so many times, and this run is to give chances to new characters, you know, give myself a chance to see what other people can bring to the table. But that's why, listen to me when I say you should use Oswin. You won't go wrong. He's just awesome. You even look, his speed is 30%, but he usually augments enough speed. Like, he'll find a way. At least for me, he's always been at least able to double, you know, units you can expect to double, like brigands, paladins. Like, he's not going to be doubling any myrmidons, might not even any mercenaries, but, you know, he's an armor knight. You don't expect him to, but yeah, he's made of win. He's really good. Use him. And last, but certainly, or possibly not least anyway, it's going to be Sarah, and somewhere Mangs is going and having an orgasm, but anyways, Sarah here has a 50% HP growth, 50% magic growth, 30% skill, 40% speed, 60% luck, 15% defense, and 55% res. She's pretty good as a unit, all things considered. She promotes into a bishop, which uses light magic. Also pretty good. She can really be useful out there. Now, my thing is, I know a lot of people, you know, a lot of guys out there like Sarah. I understand, you know, she's cool. Alright, she's got some funny lines, but I don't know. To me, there's a certain other healer we get that I like a lot better personally. And we'll get to her when her chapter comes, but personally, comes. But Sarah, for my rating for Sarah, is going to be 6.5 out of 10. She is the twin-tailed sass master, as I've dubbed her here. She talks a lot of smack and actually has some decent growths. Yeah, I'm looking at them now. You know what? I might use her. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but she's a pretty decent unit all around. And, well, she's not bad to look at, that's for sure. But that's actually the last unit here, so finally, it's been, oh my god, it's been over like 12 minutes. Okay, but anyway, here we go, back to the gameplay. Alright, while it might have been only like 12 plus minutes in the video, it's been, well, a few hours in real time. But yeah, that's all the units. You know what, I think I will actually try to use Marcus, because when I was looking back at the footage, I think I kind of gave Marcus a bad rub. He's better than I made him out to be. But other than that, you know, I just... I'll try to use him. I'll try to use him. That sounds good. Dorcas, on the other hand, is not going to be used. That is why I'm going to send him over here to go visit this village. Ellie Wood, yeah, just stay here. And Bartra, haha! I need to use Bartra to get a certain Hector route only character. Now, yeah, these Peg Knights, Jesus. My God. These guys are not messing around. Oh, gee, there's a lot more than I remember, but again, it is hard mode. Zagan, 14 strength. Oh boy. And a steel axe. He's doing 25 damage on chapter 2 technically. That is something, and Hector doesn't one-shot. That's not good, but I need to get rid of this Peg Knight ASAP. Matthew and Sarah are pretty much just going to be camping a corner. I don't really want them to move out and die. That would not be beneficial, not in the slightest. Now, I do believe I do not have access to that much money, because in Elwoods you start off with a flat 10,000. Now here I don't know if you do. I think we only have that red gem to work with, but heck, it's all good. Yes, see, Glowen does have a kick-ass gold armor. Like, I really like it. But yeah, I'll try to use him. He's not doubling, which I expected as much. Alright, good. Dodge, Matthew. Keep dodging. We're gonna have to play Ring Around the Rosie with this bandit, because he's gonna probably try to target Sarah. But yeah, I'll see if I can use Lowen. He'll hopefully turn out well. Come on, crit, Hector, crit. Ah, oh well. Soon, just get, oh come on, some speed, man. First level up of this episode. HP, speed, defense resistance. Hector is here, man. I'm so happy. He's not letting me down. He's not going to be doubling Peg Knights anytime soon. Good dodge, good dodge. But yeah, you know, every little bit of speed helps. And at least Lowen's not getting doubled. That is also good. But Rebecca down there is going to have a field day with that one Peg Knight. These ones are all just going after Hector in a futile effort to try and damage his badassness. Ha! Your hand... Oh, wow. A 26. 26. Come on. Freaking, what are you, why is the guy trying to hit a 26? It's a 58, what is this? I guess it's a little more, you know, expected to hit. See, I don't know, I think we'll be fine. We should be fine. We have no reasons to panic as of right now. Now let's go get, come on, Dorcas. So I guess the next turn we'll go get what I do believe is a secret book. I'm just going to rush Marcus up here. But yeah, it's a secret book, which I could sell for money if we are going to be strapped for cash. This is a possibility. Alright, Lowen, I'm going to need you to hit here, bud. Alright, thank you. Rebecca, like I said, she needs some babying to get her going. And you know what? This Pegasus Knight is going to be ripe for the taking. And I also see another one. Ah, it's going to go for Marcus. Damn it. Oh, well. We'll get to see Marcus in action. As well as young Rebecca here. Haha. I do like that orange and green. It does look kind of cool. You have a hand axe, correct? You do. Alright. Elwood is going to finish this gentleman off with his rapier, which gets 40 uses, unlike Hector's wolf bale, which kind of sucks because the wolf bale is probably the best out of the... Well, I don't know, the Manicotti is pretty good too. The rapier is honestly probably the worst out of the three. But yeah, it still gets the job done. Now you, we gotta do. Oh, crap. Nope. Wait, this works. That is the only spot Sarah's gonna be safe in. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Now I forgot I need to move these two. So who is more of a threat? Yeah, you know what, we'll go for it, because I want him to lure the mercenary and attack Oswin as well. I didn't just, like, completely fuck everything up, did no, okay. Because Hector is staying right here. He does double, ooh. Ooh, well, he doubles this one at least. Okay. Well, oh man, they only have 5 con. Steel lance pegs, I know they're gonna be coming in the future. Those are the suicide ones that just fly in to do a lot of damage and just get wrecked. Question is, I mean, it's inevitable. I'm gonna waste the wolf bale. I have to. I know that armory down there sells axes, and I'm gonna definitely buy one because I know I have the red gem on Mathieu up there. As long as the boss doesn't move, which I know he does eventually, but I can keep him at bay at least long enough to sell stuff. But I didn't anticipate him going for the for Hector, honestly. Yes, here's Marcus and another kick-ass orange palette. He goes to purple, I think, a much cooler looking purple in FE6, surprisingly, even though he's like much worse in FE6, much worse. Alright, Matthew will finish him off. That's good. Yes, good work, Matthew. Now, I'm curious. Okay, so you're just gonna kill yourself. That's fun. You don't even hit. Wow. I guess that makes up for the 30 whatever that hit Hector. Or whatever it is that hit Hector. I don't even remember the number. Rightio, yes. Fly to your doom. Come on, crit. Man. Alright, it's all good. I think I'll let... Hey, I mean, I know I said I wasn't going to use Oswin too much. You pretty much have to use Oswin this chapter on hard mode if you want to beat him, it seems like. Because I don't know, honestly, if I kept him back there, Hector would probably just get wrecked going by himself. Now, the question is, does that one flyer, is he just going to stay up there by the boss? Or are you just going to fly out? No, you're just going to stay there. Okay, that's good. Because I want Rebecca to kill you. Now go!
You look like you've some experience with battle. No need to conceal it. I've fought in many a battle in my time, I assure you. Let me tell you one thing about combat, though. The most important thing is technique. If you've no skill, you'll rarely strike your enemy. My instructor gave me this secret book long ago. It will improve the fighting prowess of the one who reads it. I'm too old to make use of it, so why don't you take it?
Yes, the secret book, which, as he says, does indeed raise skill. Alright, sorry about that. Like I said, it had been a few hours, and I had actually gotten quite a bit hungry, so I had to go eat something and refuel, refresh, get some more refreshments. Fresh, I don't know what I'm doing, but... Alright, Marcus, come. Assist. Alright, this is going pretty well. We should be done fairly soon. You know, this is probably the most editing I've ever had to do for a single one of these. But it's all good. It's all worth it at the end of the day. We gotta go sell some stuff. Yeah, alright, we'll do this. This sounds good. Haha! 2% crit! Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, okay, that just gave me some life now. I started recording this at, like, just before 9:30. Like, around that time, and now it's already 12:30. Oh, boy. Oh, well, it's a good thing it's a Saturday night. Got nothing better to do than play some Fire Emblem. I'm just messing with you. This is fun as fuck. But anyway, let's see. Lowen. Do I want to get... I gotta have to start feeding Elwood at some point. 13, 8, that's 21, 10. Alright, here we go. I might just give a Bartra, whatever the hell we call him. I'm gonna just let him bring the axe down on this poor little archer who never stood a chance. Although I think the thing I might have to end up doing is just trading Dorcas' iron axe, because this is a defeat all the enemies chapter. So I might just have to go buy stuff next time. next chapter. Huh, we'll see. Yep, so the boss has started moving now. I probably will just have to end up... I don't know, maybe I'll be able to get an iron axe in time if I can get Matthew down there. Because I kind of want to hold on to that second lockpick for now. Never know when you might need it. As Elwood, good dodge there. I think I will have Elwood get this kill as well. And you know what? I think I'll even use Marcus a little bit too. I was talking so much smack about him for no reason. Let's bring him in. Wow. If the enemy hit a 1, if I ever got hit by a 1, excuse me, I'm coughing a little bit. I was saying if I ever got hit by a 1, I would probably rage. I think the lowest, I would most likely rage, but I think the lowest I've ever been hit by was a 7 or an 8. I don't remember, but I do remember I have been hit by 1 single digit before because I remember I flipped shit about it. Alright, Hector. HP defense. The speed train has ended, unfortunately, but it's all good. Because defense is also appreciated. Oh, damn it, Oswin. I kind of really needed you to hit that. That was pretty big, because now I'm going to have to strategically move Matthew, and gotta keep Sarah out of that person's range. Meanwhile, down here, this front's pretty much done. Yeah, if Rebecca does this, Elwood can get the kill easy peasy. We'll go ahead and do that right now. Then I guess I can start building the support up for Rebecca and Lowen. That's something I could do. Because, well, these guys are pretty much done. I guess I'll move Bartra up. And then... oh, I could sell the secret book at that vendor. Ooh. Now, that's odd. Why did... he just retreated into the mountain. Okay. Thanks for the kill, friend. Oh, come on! Bartra. What the fuck, man? Alright. Oswin, I swear to God. Why are we having such a hard time hitting this freaking peg knight? Jesus. Oh boy, I'm about to rage. Of course he does exact. Oh well, I have a free vulnerary. I'm gonna put you here. Only 9 use. I have to get a freaking an iron axe for Hector. Oh yes, see, I have the movement, the plays, boys and girls, the plays. Well, lockpicks do not sell for that much in this game. I guess because in other games they sell for quite a lot. At least I think so. But I could sell the 10 one. Nah, you know, I'm gonna keep both of them, and I'm gonna get an iron axe for Hector. Hector can enjoy an iron axe, and you know what? I need the money. 6,000 in skill. In this game, skill is not really too bad. You don't really need your secret books. So, well, what can I say? I needed the cash.
Curses! What are you waiting for? Let me show you boys how it's done.
That's my really thick neck roll voice there.
Yes. Challenge me to battle.
And this peg knight's just sitting there. Wow. Okay, Bartra, I swear on everything. Thank you, my friend. Alright, next chapter is when all the level ups and goodness are coming in. Now, Oswin. Crap. You have 13 strength. Marcus has 15. Of course he does. Of course he does. You know what? Let's visit this house for fun.
The Marquis who leads Santa Rose is Lord Hellman. He doesn't ask for much, and he's a nice enough fellow. I wouldn't call him weak, but he is more follower than leader. Lately, he's been meeting with Marquis Laus quite a lot.
I hope nothing bad comes of it, but, well, Hector may have been onto something after all. Oh, I don't want Marcus to get the kill. Oh, I mean, I've been missing 70s. I really have. Damn it. You know, balls in your court there, fat guy. What are you gonna do? Move into the woods. A sound strategy. Yes!
Killionaire.
Okay, that is now 2 bosses in a row that Hector has landed a final critical blow on.
This was not so easy as it seemed.
Oh, he's so close to a level up too. Man, Hector is just bossing through this. I'm so happy right now. Whew, is that all of them? Ah, Hector! Where did you come from? Well met, Elwood. Yes, but what are you doing here? You wound me. How do you mean? Man, everyone just sounds the same. It's my voice after all. You're looking for your father, right? Why didn't you send word? Your brother was just named Marquis Ostia. He's going to be very busy setting up his court council. Lord Uther must need your support. You are his brother, after all. My brother is not so weak. Oh, he has mentioned some things in public, but he knew exactly what I was planning, and he let me go. Is that so? Well then, it would be unwise to refuse his kindness. It does me good to see you, Hector. Thank you. Think nothing of it. I'm just a bro. You know Oswin, don't you? Well met, Lord Elwood. It's good to see you again, Oswin. So you came as well. Yes. Lord Uther was worried about Lord Hector traveling alone. I've been ordered to keep a close eye on him. Ha ha ha, of course. Good to have you with us.
Lord Hector! Why didn't you tell me the fighting was done?
I apologize for the interruption. I couldn't restrain her any longer. Oh boy, Matthew, you're a committed man. Watch yourself. Are these your companions, Hector? Oh, yes, I suppose they are. One might have hoped for better, but wow, he really just doesn't give a fuck.
That was uncalled for. I can't believe you said that.
Yeah, really.
Matthew, did you hear what he said about you?
Oh, okay, I told you. She has some choice lines. Me, he was talking about you. Hector, why don't you introduce us? The noisy one is Sarah. Believe it or not, she's a cleric.
Yes, I am Sarah, my lord. Pleased to meet you.
And that's Matthew. He does a lot of sneaking around. My lord. Sneaking around. While I gathered information, opened doors, chests and such, I've got nimble fingers. Yep, I know what that's like, my man. That sounds like a thief's work. Well, don't let it worry you. But, oh, come on, Elwood. Don't be that guy. This journey, I suspect it will be harder than you imagine. You may have to accept things like this if you want to survive. What is it, Hector? Do you know something? Nothing specific. Rumors abound, though. A league of assassins from Bern has been moving around in Lycia. Experienced bounty hunters and mercenaries are vanishing. Now that reminds me, one of the men who attacked us said something odd. What was it? Lord Elwood, if I may. Marcus, good to see you. Lord Hector, it's been far too long. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Come now, Marcus, no need for such formalities. Tell me what you've heard. Of course. The apparent leader of the gang of thugs. He indicated that someone was watching Lord Elwood, but someone needed him dead. That is troubling. Actually, a captain of the guard was watching the fight when we arrived. He was a knight of Santa Ruz. And yet he just stood there and let a lord be attacked. I think he was planning on seeing you die. Dun dun dun. Actually, I get referred to again. So, Jake, what do you think about this? He just said, what do you think? I didn't say anything. You might be right. Something may have happened to Lord Helmet, too. Come, we must hurry to the castle. Elwood, who is this? This is Jake. I required tactical aid in the search of my father, and... Oh, I see. So this is who directed the battle plan back there, You know, Jake, you're very young. Thank you. We've many strategists in Ostia, but none so young. Elwood, are you sure about this one? Jake is still a student of military strategy, but we've received nothing but sound advice so far and throughout the entirety of the game. I am a pro. Jake has my trust. Alright, I suppose I shall witness your skills firsthand. Well met, Jake. Well, I commanded your first chapter, but... hello, how have you been, Jake? My secret's revealed. Oh, yes, it's true. My guise as a common thief was but a ruse. I've served House Ostia for some time as a spy of sorts. Surprised? Well, regardless, it looks like we'll be traveling together again. Here's to our mutual survival. An interesting thing to, cheers to. But, oh my god. Jake, is it really you? It's been far, far too long. You missed me, didn't you? Of course you did, I knew it. Well, I'm not Mangs, but, didn't I tell you before? I'm in the employ of Ostia, Lycia's ruling territory. I'll be here to help you just like before. Aren't you lucky? Yeah, for now, until we get another staff user. But anyways, that's going to do it for Chapter 12. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please leave a like or a comment or a dislike. However you felt about the video, let me know. I'm really excited. We're going through. Hector's been turning out amazingly. His growths have been pretty good. And plus he's crit 2 bosses in a row. If that doesn't get you pumped up, I don't know what will. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you next time for Chapter 13. So, have a great day.